So, ladies and gentlemen, excuse the voice tonight. Been doing some unrelated voice acting, which is very not related to this. So, get this. 2 days ago, my feed blows up, and I'm wondering what's going on here. And some prankster out there in the background of Smiling Friends put a little Varg thumb, right? Now, I have not seen Smiling Friends. I have seen clips of it with like Mike's the Claus in it and stuff like that. But I haven't seen enough of it to really like say I've seen it, you know. But I can say this. The person who did this, I haven't seen the full video of this because apparently this episode comes out on like Sunday or something, right? But apparently one of the characters is like on Steam TM, and in the friends list it looks like there's a Varg thumb in it. Now I'm suspicious about this because I don't think so. I think it is coincidence, you know. I don't think so, but please, if you have a link, not a picture, I've seen the picture, but I've not seen the video. I'd love to see this so we can analyze it and figure out what's going on. It is 100%. It even says thumb Joey. I don't believe so. I do not believe so. No. You're not sick, are you, Joey? You sound a little hoarser than usual. I've just been doing a lot of projects, really. So excuse the voice once again. But, Joel, they fucking reference you in Bluey. I'm sure it's plausible. Lemfau. That was just a glitch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy. Again, tune into Adult Swim on Sunday, November, to watch the next brand new episode of Smiling Friends Season 3, Squim Returns. Now, caveat, again, I haven't really checked out enough of Smiling Friends to, like, actually see it. I've seen clips. I haven't sat down and watched it. Maybe I need to after this, okay? But I know one of the guys used to do Let's Plays on YouTube, right? Oni, right? Yeah. So, you know, shout outs to one of my fellow craftsmen in the business, TM. Play some goddamn video games. Zach from Oni plays, right. See, I'm out of the loop. But, alright, let's see this.
On the next all-new Smiling Friends.
Hello?
Hey,
You know, I have to say about this design of this character. He looks so circumcised. I don't know, man.
Hello?
Hey, Charlie. What are you up to?
He's so phallic.
Hey, I'm actually home, sick right now, in bed. Pim told you that, right?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
The only problem is I can see you on Steam right now playing Grand Strategy 4. Get in here!
Wait, was that it? There it is. That's the reference? I mean, where am I? Is that me? Is that fucking me? That is the blurriest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. All right. And apparently this blur spells out Thumb Joey. This video quality is sick. Okay, wow. That is that's amazing. Twitter compression is bad, YouTube is clearer. I need to rewatch that actually. I want to see the full video. Cryptid footage, hang on.
New smiling.
Yeah, he did. The only problem is I can see you on Steam right now playing Grand Strategy.
So there we go.
Steam.
By the way, this is straight up Steam. Like, I don't know how they got away with this. I don't know how, like, Steam has some sort of copyright with Valve. But this is just straight up someone's, like, Steam page that they just, like, screen capped and, like, slightly modified for the show. They asked permission? Okay. Well, I was like, holy shit, you can't do this. I mean, what I like about this, that it says, like, Alien Feeder and Scream at Baby. And I guess it's a Civilization this character's playing. Again, sorry that I don't know this show that well, but...
Right now playing Grand Strategy 4. Get in here!
Now, where was I?
Smiling Friends. New episode next Sunday at 11:30 on Adult.
Well, that's crazy. Can I get like a non-compressed Twitter thing? That would be great. Because I feel like the bitrate here is not meant to be that bad. Here's the highest resolution that someone has. You know, usually I would play coy and say, yeah, right. But I gotta be real honest. I think that really is me. I mean, fuck. I mean, that is unmistakable. And if you realize, it looks like Thumb Joey. All right. So, who did this? Which, I don't think it's the main cast that's in this show. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn here and say, like, you know, I'm not internet famous TM. But, I don't know if they know me. I think that one of the animators on the show, I think they might have snuck this in as a sort of joke. And it's such a specific joke that only us would get it. Or we. And, you know, Jesus. Apparently, Zach, the voice of the circus-sized guy, was also in Monkey Wrench. Well, Zach, wherever you are out there in the world, man, listen, I'll pay for everything, man. Treat you out the Chinese, man. Here's what we'll do. Put me in the next show, you know, and I will not get so litigious because my disgusting bald head is shown to billions of people now, okay? So here's what we'll do. Let's fly down to Texas or whatever this show is animated. Let's have some Chinese. Get me on the show, man. I kid, but I will say that's really cool. I am humble. I bow my head and I say, Jesus Christ, I don't deserve that. But seriously, I'm obligated to check out the show after this, and that's kind of like strange because it's almost like, yeah, do me a favor, I guess, and I'll check out a show. That's kind of like fucked up, but like now I feel like now I gotta like open my goggles and be like, what's going on in this show, man? You know. But the show is well worth watching. It's very creative and funny. I haven't really watched enough of it, but, you know. You're canon, Joey. Yeah, but that's crazy. That is crazy. But, okay. You're worth of being part of the culture you deserve it, bro. Well, here's the thing. I've been doing this bullshit for a long time, and I don't want to, like, me Mr. Pretentious here, but I think my influence on the internet has had an impact. Like, this sounds the most poignant, abrasive sort of statement, but I think I literally brought Bouncy Buddy back into the internet. Like, there was a dormancy of nothing on this character for a very long time, and after Windows Destruction, you know, Bouncy Buddy sort of manifested himself back. You know, you're a shitposting grandpa. And I'll say this too. Again, this sounds so egotistical, and I don't want that title. I'm just saying, like, the reason I'm in the show is internet osmosis, right? But I think Mug, for example, I brought that company from the sewers of bankruptcy. Not once have they reached out to me and said, hey man, you want a free one? A freebie? No. You know what they do instead? Now they're active on like Instagram talking about like, hey guys, what's your mug moment? And I'm like, fucking, I'm just asking for one. You know, Jesus, one. It doesn't even have to be cold. Just fucking one free. No. Jesus. Anyway, jokes aside. Apparently, there's an animator that claims they are the one who did this. That'll be my character, Dilto, right? Right? Put me in the show. No, I don't want anything. The thing of it, I'll say this. In summary, say this. Whoever you are, animator that did this, I bow my head. I also bow my head to Zach and the other guys that are working on this show. I had no idea about this, and I say thank you. That means a lot. I did not expect this, but shit, man, that's crazy. I don't necessarily. No. Listen, this is just a little fun Easter egg thing. You know, I don't want anything. I'm just gonna say thank you so much for doing this. This is crazy. But whoever you are, Mr. Animator out there, I think there's a clandestine mob out there that is operating like, you know, underneath the waves of animation. Because Bluey, this, and what's going on in the world? You know, what's happening? You know? Joel and Oni are tangibly related. This is epic, you know. But I'll say this final thing about this. What a crazy thing. Again, sorry about my voice. There's probably one or two Smiling Friends fans that randomly will check this out and be like, Jesus, that's what that guy sounds like? No, I usually have less of a sandpaper voice, but, you know, ironically, I do some voice stuff, and I did too much yesterday. Yeah, what the fuck is your voice? Yeah, sorry about this. But if you do want to check out something that I am in, check out Monkey Wrench by Zero, which ironically one of the guys from Smiling Friends is in. So small world, everybody. So you gotta be a real player out there to get into this animation world, right? It isn't just like, you know, you put your voice out there and, you know, you work hard. No. You gotta know people. It's pure nepotism, you know. Total secret society of animating stuff, right? But that's funny as fuck. What I'm thinking is that, all right, here's what I think. This is the animator's actual Steam, right? They took a screenshot, modified stuff slightly, blurred the name, obviously. But this might be their actual Steam that they're just like, fuck it. You know? I've been saying for years you need to be a voice actor. You do so good on Monkey Wrench. It's just me. So that apparently the Steam account is real and have 100% Pizza Tower. Are you able to share what you've been voice acting on lately? Can't do that. NDA. But let's just say. All right, I'll give you a little tease. This is like ego hour. I hate it, but you know. All right, fine. I'll tell you. I have been working on a show that's been in syndication for a while. The creator knew I was a big fan, and I reached out. And 20 minutes later, I get an email, twink, on my phone, and I can't fucking believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, Alf is gonna get rebooted. He's coming back. He never left. See, Alf, my main man, my main pimp, he never left. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to announce on February the 12th, the Alf animated reboot is coming. It's going to be available on Hulu and Netflix. It will star yours truly playing Alf. the tone is a little different. It's a little bit of contemporary and like up to speed to now. The biggest difference is that they're not going to get the same guy that, you know, Alf has been working with for years, because the man is insane and insists that Alf is a real thing and not a puppet, which made him basically blacklisted from the, you know, whole industry. So instead, they opted into basically appoint some better qualified people like me. So check it out, February the 16th next year. Check that out. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, cool. February 30th. Fuck that. Thank you so much, animator Smiling Friends. If by some grace of God that the guys behind the actual show somehow watches this, I apologize. Sorry. Oops. I feel like that's what I should do. Whenever I happen to like stumble into the news of the world, you know, evil farming game, whatever the fuck, just apologize. Just apologize. Apologize for nothing. Just apologize anyway. Make sure. Okay. Sorry. I think there's some blurb on, I think, Wikipedia or something like that, and it's about the evil farming game, and at the very end of the blurb it's like, and then Joel apologized on stream. Sorry guys, before we end, apparently this is a higher resolution. This is the highest resolution we can get. Unmistakably. I mean, usually I bullshit around, like kayfabe off here. That is 100% me. I can't fucking deny it. That's Thumb Joey. It's Thumb Joey. Isn't it fucked up? The whole reason this image exists and has been like sort of manifested into American animation at this point is because Did You Know Gaming used this Photoshop picture of Bald Joey in one of their videos, and then like, why did they pick that picture? And now I can't escape it. So Thumb Joey. I mean, it's really screen that says Thumb Joey. Do you know who made Thumb Joey? I have no idea. Was it Chowder? Holy shit. Someone got a high res? Is this from like the animator themselves that did this? I don't know if it's a recreation, but that's taken from the actual Steam profile. Well, once again, I bow my head. I say thank you. I'm obligated to watch an episode of this show now. I'll report back. And you know, hey, shit. Smiling Friends. That just kind of happened. So whoever you are out there, Mr. Animator, you can do this once, but if you ever do this again, they'll know. They'll know. Be careful. Be careful. It's like you just pulled off a heist. Be careful. Jesus Christ. Shh. Fucking keep this down, you know. Jesus, man. Your thin ice, man. Jesus Christ. Be careful, man. Fuck. Anyway, thank you so much. Once again, that is incredible. I cannot believe this, but hey, that's my bald head. That's my bald fucking head. Okay.